Hi friends, welcome to Money, Sex, Power. In this sessions, we learn how to master money, sex, power. When you master these three things, you actually master life. When you master life, you become very successful and go on top of the world. Let's go in for the session today. I have written a book called Master Money, Sex, Power. In this, there are certain few things I just want to share with you. In fact, our future is almost decided by whom we follow and what books we read. Because whom we follow, if you follow the right people, they will take you to the right place. In the right place, you will meet the right opportunities which will finish your destiny, which will really take you to your destination. That is why right people are extremely essential for us to be successful. Many young people, they are wondering, how can I be successful? The earlier you know these truths, the better it is. Who is a good friend? Now we should understand the best friend is our mentor. Our mentors are our best friends or the best companions of life because they help us to learn success in an easier way. Success can be learned only by two ways. One by experience, and second thing is by listening to somebody who was already successful or who already failed. Because failure also teaches a lot of things to the person who fails. When you fail in an exam, in fact, you are better equipped to pass the examination. That's why many people believe that failure is a stepping stone towards success. Why we say that? Because failure teaches us everything in a very distilled and clear way. That's why failed people are again, when they try, they become successful. Okay, what does a mentor do? A mentor teaches you without your experience because he has all the experience and I have all the wealth of his experience. That is having a mentor. To have a mentor is to have the slice without the slime, to have the profit without the loss. It is always the best thing to have a mentor in your life because mentors have gone before us and they know so many things firsthand. In fact, you have to only sit and listen to a mentor. The mentor will tell you what are the pitfalls you need to avoid. What are the attitudes which will drain you? What are the things which will drain your energy, drain your money, drain your wealth? And what are the opportunities where you have to accelerate? What are the opportunities you should not miss? What opportunities you can miss? What you can afford, what you cannot afford. Everything a mentor will tell you. You need to only sit and listen to him. What will take your lifetime to know, it can be understood in one session. Every session with your mentor is so very important. That's why many people are not successful because they do not know the value of a mentor. It is not that they don't have a mentor. They don't know the value of a mentor. Why people don't have mentors? There are many budding businessmen. I'll tell you, I was reading a particular study where it says 90% of the startups, they close in the first 2 years. Bangalore is called as a city of startups. There are many books on starting up a company or an industry or a business and so many things. Why 90% close down in the first 2 years? And the rest 8% close down in the first 8 years. So only 2% of the guys who start up actually survive the market. Why such a failure rate? Why the rate of success is so very bad? Why? Because there is no one to guide them. They are enthusiasts. They are young people. They have a lot of energy. They have a young blood. There is something which is available to them. They just jump into it without having a mentor. Let me tell you this. You need to have a mentor. A mentor is not your cheerleader. He's not there to encourage you all the time. He can scold you. He can correct you. That's why a mentor is not a cheerleader. In science, there is something called as mechanical advantage. Now let me explain to you what a mechanical advantage is. See, one day my teacher told me to shift a huge stone from one place to another. It was really huge and I was really struggling to take it from one place to another. At that time, the gardener came that way and he said, "You need not do like this. See this crowbar. With this crowbar, you can do it very easily. You use less effort and you do more work." So I was really surprised and I was so happy to have the crowbar. That a crowbar is a long iron pipe. Okay, so I used that, and with that I could easily shift the huge stone from this place to that place. What does a crowbar do? A crowbar is called as a force multiplier. The force which I give is multiplied many times with the help of a crowbar. And these machines are called as simple machines. Now, there are many simple machines like pulley, crowbar, scissor. There are so many simple machines. Now, all these simple machines actually multiply the force which you have. If you have little force also, with the help of a simple machine, you can multiply the force and you can do the work so effectively. Now, we all have little strength, little power, little ability, little experience, little knowledge, but we can always have a multiplier called a mentor. With the help of a mentor, I tell you, you multiply everything what you have so that you can accomplish a huge thing. My friends, today, if you want to be successful, your number one requirement is to have a mentor. That is the number one requirement. Many times, when you do not have a mentor, you do not have victory. You cannot have the gain. You cannot see that profit. I tell you, having a mentor is the most important thing of our life. I have written this book with one purpose. The purpose is this: to have the right mentor over you. Now, this book is just compiled by me, but it was actually written by the richest man who ever lived and the wisest man who ever lived. You can read about him in the introduction. Okay, I have written extensively about that man who wrote this book. It is only made available to you by me. I have not written it. In fact, this book was actually written approximately 3000 years before by the wisest and the richest man who ever was born in this world. So today, you need to have a proper mindset to read this. This book is one of the best books which has made communities rich. This book has made nations rich. It has made many people rich. And of course, when people fail to follow this, they have become poor, they lost their business, they lost their everything when they fail to follow the principles. This book is just a book of principle. It will teach you the principles which a mentor can tell you. So what I will be doing is, in these sessions, what we are having throughout this year, I will be teaching from this book. So you can buy this book. This book is available in Amazon and in Kindle and in many other portals, Flipkart and so on. So I want you to buy this and I want you to benefit from this, and you will work on this and read it and study it and understand it. It is my desire that you make your life successful and rich and accomplishing. Now we will have a song after this.